Good afternoon to everyone. I am going to teach about array. Array is nothing but it is a group of similar data types which contains the same data types. Arrays are objects that can used to organize a large amount of informations. Arrays in array we are going to handle a array declaration, array initialization, and how to pass an array as a parameters. Array is nothing but it is contains a collection of information in a collection of information. So we are going to do an order list of values. Array is nothing but it is an order list of values. The list of values which contain a 10 elements, that is 79, 87, 94, 82, 67, 98, 87, 81, 74, 91. The score is nothing but it is an array name. Array name is a common which contains a 10 number of elements which has a 79 to 91, but each element have an index value, that is has a numeric value. The index value starts from 0 to ends from n minus 1. For n is nothing but size of an array. Size of an array is 10, but we have to given an index value is n minus 1, that is 0 to n minus 1, that is 10 minus 1 is called as a 9. So index value is nothing but 0 to 9. Each value has a index value, that is each value has a numeric value. The entire array has a single name is called as an score. Array has a size n with index 0 to n minus 1. Then array holds 10 values that are indexed from 0 to 9. Then we are going to see as a particular value in an array is referenced using an array name followed by the index in brackets. For example, the score is an array name, 2 is an index value. Okay, well, that refers to one value 94. The third element in an array which stored a single integer used whatever an integer variable can be used. For example, 94, 84, 79, whatever an integer value we can use as an element in an array of a name scores. For example, array name can be assigned a value printed and used in an calculation, that is nothing but we given a scores is nothing but it is an array name. 2 is nothing but it is an value of an index given a value is nothing but 89. Then scores of first equal to the bracket is nothing but it indicates the arrays. Okay. First equal to scores first plus 2. The bracket is nothing but it is a square bracket. Then mean equal to is nothing but scores of 0 plus scores of 1 divided by 2, which stores in a mean value. Then we are going to using a Java program. So we have given an output statement as println. The top value which considers the scores of 5 in the index value 5. Then we have the values held in an array which called as an array elements. The array elements which has the multiple value of the same time, that is nothing but it has a unique value, same data type. It is so we having a same data types. It is also called as a primitive type or an object references. Object references. We can create an integer of an array, character of an array, or string of an array objects. For example, we can given an array itself as an object, the object which contains an variables. How to declaring an array? Array is nothing but we can declare a data type. Int is nothing but it is a data type. The bracket is considered as an array. The score is nothing but it is an array name. Equal to new is a keyword to generate a constructor to create an array. Int is a data type. Then size is nothing but 10. 10 is nothing but is a size of an array. Scores is nothing but it is an name of an array. So we have creating an array as an integer variable. So it is the size of the array does not specify its size, but each object of an array has a specific size. The reference object stores is set to new array object which can handle 10 integers, which can handle 10 integers. That is, we already seen that 0 to n minus 1, the 10 integers nothing but 0 to 9. Here we have seen some examples for array declaration, which contains a various data types, that is float, boolean, character, string, various data types. Then we have seen a bound checking. Bound checking is nothing but array index out of bounds. The size which can be exceed in an array. Once an array is created, we have a fixed size. We already know that once an array is created, it has a fixed size. Then each cell which has an index value, that is 0 to n minus 1. The index is nothing but it considered as an array reference. It must be a valid element, that is a numeric element. Then index value must be bounds to 0 to n minus 1. Then if index value is greater than the array elements, it shows us an array index out of bounds exception. The exception is nothing but it shows us an error. So given an array index out of bounds exception, then it is called as an automatic bound checking. It is otherwise called as an bound checking, which contains an codes have 100 values, but index having only 0 to 99 values. If count has a 100 value, the reference will cause an exception will be thrown. For example, system dot out dot println, it is an output function of that particular Java program. So codes is nothing but it is an array name. Count is nothing but the value of an array, size of an array. Then it is common to introduce in the arrays. For example, given a for loop, the array index is initializing a value 0, then index is greater or equal to 100, index plus plus. That index will be incremented for each time if an loop is true. Then codes of index will be multiplied by 50, and it gives a problem. Then bound checking is contains the public constant called length, which stores the size of an array. It is referenced using the array name dot length of. Length of is nothing but the length which contains an array elements. Then alternate array syntax is nothing but which given a data type is nothing but float. Give float array symbol, that is name of an array. Otherwise, we given a data type name of an array symbol. The symbol is nothing but which contains the size of an array. It will be more readable. The array will be more readable. The array is a very important concept of for any kind of programming language, because it contains a single name which contains a multiple number of elements in a single element, in a single name, stored in a single name, but it contains a unique data types. Uh, but the index value which considered to 0 to n minus 1. Then initializer list is nothing but array initialization. First we seen that array declaration. Now we are going to seeing that array initialization. Array initialization is nothing but to initialize the array. The array initialization we given values in an array, which can be given as braces, that each value of an array can be separated by an comma, and the braces will be closed at the end of an array elements. End of an array elements. Here we are going to given a 10 elements, that is 147, 323, 89, 933, 540, 269, 97, 114, 298, and 476. Each value can be separated as an comma. Comma is one kind of an operator. The operator is used for separation of values. Then we are given the value as an braces. The bracket is which considers the size of an array. Units is nothing but is an array name. Int is nothing but it is a data type which contains an integer value. So we are passing the 10 values as an integer value. So the 10 values is contains in a single name called as unit. That the 10 values is an contain a integer value. It is called as an array. If otherwise, we can given us the character value. Here we given us a character value. The character value which given as a single quotation. A, B, C, D, F. It is called as a single quotation. For example, we given an SSM in a single quotation. The SSM is an string, but it contains a character which contains only in a single quotation, but string which contains in a double quotation, which comma is nothing but which separated by an values. Then we have going to see an initialization. In initialization, there is no new operator is used. Only a declaration we have a new operator. For in initialization, we have no use a new operator. So no size value is specified. So, the size of an array is determined by the number of items in an integer list. The initialization list can be used only in array declarations. Then arrays as parameter. We are using a array as a parameter. The entire array can be passed as a parameter in a method. The array is nothing but it is considered as an object which can used as an two kinds of parameter. One is an actual parameter, another one is former parameter. The changing an array element within the method is called as an original. Changing the array element can be passed to a method, and the parameter rules can be an array type. It is called, it is considered as a two methods for passing a parameter in a method. So we have in this video we have seen as a what is an array, how to declaring an array, how to initializing an array, how to passing a parameter of an array. Array is a basic concept in every languages. In next video we have to see in a array concept to declaring a more number of elements. Thank you.